excited to get after it, get down to the Arizona weather a little bit. Hopefully it's nice down there. And the outfield's looking good. I think we're going to play great defense and we're going to hit too. And, we got a lot of depth out there. It's going to go. I'm very excited.
So from fall ball and through to now, what's kind of maybe a couple things that you've been really impressed with from the guys in the outfield particularly?
I just think that how hard we work. I think everyone on the team puts in the work and wants to be good. And, I think it's going to be a great year for everyone. And I think the pitchers are putting in the work, the hitters are putting in the work, and everyone's competing. And we're just ready to, play someone else now.
Has the dust settled from all the change these last 3 years?
Yeah, I think so, definitely. Canham came in and he did a great job, doing that and establishing the culture that we are, and the family that we are, and we're all, I think that's definitely out of the way, and this is our team now. This is how it's going to be.
Are you slated for solidly left? Are you going to go left or center or anywhere?
I think I'll be left and center. Yeah, probably start, most of the time in left, but center as well sometimes. Probably not right, but left and center.
For you guys that are returning, obviously last year's a bit of a disappointing finish. Did that fuel you guys a little bit heading into the off season and then now into this year?
Yeah, I think so. It was tough losing. We started, we played our, worst ball at the end of the year, I'd say, last year, which, can happen in baseball, but I think it has fueled us. I think part of the, people are doubting us a little bit this year and, not putting us as, high in the rankings as usual, and I think that's fueling us as well because, I think we can be as good as any team that's, ever been in Oregon State.
Is that understandable, though, from the outside, given the change and really not knowing your team real well?
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens most years, when you lose good players or, coaching and all that stuff, it's happened in years past after we won, and I think, it is from the outside something that people think and assume, but, as us from the inside, we know that, we can be the best team out there, so.
What's Mitch like as a head coach, and what's his coaching style?
He's awesome, he's loose, he likes to have fun, but he's also very serious and competitive, he wants to get after it, and as long as you compete, he loves you and supports you, and, he's a great guy to have around and a great guy to build this family.
Being a younger coach, is he welcoming and bringing in more with analytics?
Yeah, he has more analytics than we used to, but he uses it in the right way. He doesn't overkill it. He takes it and uses it for, to help us work on things. So yeah, he's definitely, a younger coach in that aspect, but he has the old, I'd say the old competitiveness as other guys.
How cool is it to have a coach that's still kind of getting into his career, but young enough to where, you and others can look back on YouTube and still see when he was playing?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really that old,
yeah,
right?
It's cool. It's kind of, he's kind of, relates to the players pretty well because of that. He's young, he's been here, he's done that. And, I think we all respect him a lot, especially for that aspect. But he also seems like a guy who's been here forever. He doesn't treat it like it's his first year. He treats it like this is the place he's been because, he has been here. He has been part of this family. And, he wants, it to be the same as when he played here. So I think it feels, he's a new coach to the college level, but it feels like he's been here forever.
Do you see any Coach Casey in him?
Yeah, a little bit. They're both super competitive, that's for sure. They're definitely different, especially for me, a little different, but he's both super competitive and, want to win. They have the ultimate goal of winning and building men, and just keeping this family together.
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, in terms of competitiveness, how tough was it to lose Kobe Bryant?
Oh, that was shocking. I grew up a huge basketball fan, and I grew up with him. He was kind of our, people say the Jordan of our, generation. So it was shocking. I was hurt. I was tearing up all day, seeing all the news, and my buddy wanted, it was his favorite player. He wasn't my favorite player, but I respected him, loved his game, and so he texted us, and we were all in shock. It was one of those things that you can't take any day for granted, and coming out here to compete, after hearing like all the stuff he said, and how competitive he was, it's fun to get to come out here and think like, maybe not do it for him, but like have his mentality, and like he took every day like that, so he was great. So might as well follow in his footsteps and do it for him.